Today, I am also going to be creating a page in my journal on my channel. So you get the opportunity to look at what goes into it. Hey beauties, welcome back to Just Call Me Tasha, where we talk about mental health, self-care, and journaling. Today, as promised, we are going to take a look at 1 or 2 pages in my bullet journal. And I'm super excited to show them to you. Here is a sneak peek of one of my favorite layouts that I've made thus far. Today, I am also going to be creating a page in my journal on my channel. So you get the opportunity to look at what goes into it. There's a lot of erasing. I'm not gonna lie, I erase a lot, but I'm excited to show you what the process is like. Journaling is something that I've been doing for a long time. I started writing about 2005. When my grandmother passed away, it was something that I used to help me cope. And it started off as poetry. As time progressed, I kind of shied away from it a little bit. And I picked back up in 2016. So I have been using a bullet journal since 2016. If you don't know what a bullet journal is, super excited to show you. It's similar to a regular journal, except it has like little dots, aka bullets. And you can just create whatever it is that you want on the pages. And I find it extremely therapeutic. It's kind of like the adult coloring books, except you're creating all of the pages yourself. So you can use the pages to do whatever it is that you want to do. Being that we are getting ready to close out 2020 and moving into 2021, I wanted to kind of show you some of my 2020 goals. So I created like a vision board page this year. I did 2. I did a digital vision board, and then I created a page within my bullet journal that I'm going to put up on the screen. Here you can see my goals for the year of 2020, and I am happy to say that I have accomplished many of my goals, not all, but many of my goals, and I can't wait to create for 2021. So today I'm going to show you that page, and then I'm going to create a page, and I haven't quite figured out what I want to create as yet, but sometimes when you pick up the pencil, it kind of just flows. Here is an example of it just flowing. I created this layout back in 2016 when I first started bullet journaling, and I absolutely love this page. If you have not already thought about some of your goals for 2021, I am going to encourage you to do so. And you want to make sure that they're attainable goals so that you aren't disappointed or you lack motivation because you can't achieve the goal. So I created a habit tracker layout. This was to help me achieve my goals that I had set. I created this layout back in 2017, and I don't know what happened, why I never completed it, but I was on to a very strong start. If you can see the colors within the tiles, that tells you that I accomplished it for that day. So I have a savings goal, and in the top right you can see I had like a credit score tracker, which I'm not going to post here, but it is a good way to help you keep track of your habits and reach your goals at the same time. Then you know that I am trying to work on reading more self-help books, so I'm going to dedicate this page to my books, and I don't know if I'm going to make it like a library yet. We're going to see. I'm going to put my music on, kind of help me get in the zone, and then we are going to create. So I decided that I'm going to make 3 shelves of books. I do have a goal for the year of 2021. I would like to read a minimum of 26 books. So I'm going to draw some books on top of each shelf. Some will be horizontal, some will be vertical. I don't know, it kind of just gives me a more library feel. And I am working my way down. I told you guys there was going to be a lot of erasing, and I am holding true to that as I am erasing throughout the video to kind of fix the errors. The plan will be that once I have read a book, I will write the title on this layout page to keep up with my goal. Okay, so now that I have the basics down, right, I have all of the books. I decided that I was going to create like a goals chart. So yeah, now it's time to add a little color, and I think I'm gonna add some flower pots or something. My flowers are not where I want them to be, but I'm getting better. That's the point. So I'm going to look for some markers, some green markers, brown markers, and I also have washi tape. So washi tape is kind of what you use to decorate the page a little bit. Let me see if I can show you guys. I haven't used washi tape in a while. I've kind of just been creating my own borders, but this is like washi tape. Is there any place else? Yeah, I haven't really been using washi tape. Oh. Then I have a page here. This is my page to kind of test my colors to see which colors I want to put onto the actual layout itself. So you'll see me like flipping back and forth between pages. It's just for me to test the colors out because I don't want to use a marker and then it's not the color that I want it to be. So let's go. Okay, so let me kind of explain all of these markers here. So I really like how vibrant the Sharpie markers are. However, the Sharpie markers bleed. So I have to be very careful if I decide to use the Sharpie marker. I have to pay attention to what I have on the page before it, if it's like that important to me, because it will bleed through the page. So you'll be able to see it on the other side. I don't believe this was a Sharpie marker. I'll have to find like an example to show you. Let's see if I kind of test them out on this side. So you'll see on the side that I am using to test my markers out, you'll see where the colors bleed through the page. So I try my best not to use those markers too often. And then I have markers like these. So the one that has like the gray at the bottom, I use it typically to write. Like if I'm going to write a word, I would use this marker because it's like an extra fine point, versus this marker I would kind of use as strokes to color in. So they're the same color, but they give you a different outlook. So here is the first one, and then here is the second one. So this is the one I would use typically to write, and this is the one I would use to kind of color in, shade in. Here's my handy dandy black marker. I use this to outline everything on the page to help me stay in the lines when I am going to shade or color in anything that's on my layout. Now that I've decided on the colors, I'm going to go in and color in each shelf. It does get tricky. You kind of have to rotate the book to figure out what works best for you, and then you're done. Now it is time for me to add these little childish plants of mine. I am not very good at creating these plants, but I do plan to continue practicing until I can get it right. I have about 3 flower pots that I'm adding, and I'm going to draw different types of flowers. Well, plants. And then we get to see the finished product, which in my opinion is coming out fairly nicely. You can be the judge of that. All right. Oh, I'm missing something. Almost finished. And here is my page. So the goal is to read 26 books for the year. I started from a blank canvas and created a page. So let me know how you guys enjoyed this video and if you tried this out. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Oh, look at that sad finger. Can't do this. Peace. Be blessed.